Alright, hello, hello, hello. Ah. Let's see how much chaos we can cause here. It's also ridiculously loud for me. Hopefully I've got the sound setting turned down just fine. Well, let's dive right into it. So, what are we doing today? We're playing Dyson Sphere Program. Of course, an automation game with yours truly.
The unknown, created in exploration. The seed evolves in iteration. From zero, transforming into infinity and beyond. It spreads and becomes the shadow of the galaxy. As dark fog rises, the stars dim. You will embark on a new journey.
Arrive at target cluster.
Welcome to the real universe. Very soon, you'll find this place different from our homeland. But you should be able to adapt to the laws of physics here in no time. I'm your advisor. I will assist you in completing this mission.
Oh, bright moon. Hey, Lightgazer. Welcome to the stream, man.
Everything here belongs to you. As a member of the Cosmo, a pioneer of the Dyson Sphere program, you will explore this cluster from ground zero. Make use of the resources available here to build a Dyson Sphere that supplies energy to the center brain to maintain homeland simulation. I've chosen a planet for the mission, and there are essential resources for the initial development. Now, please pilot the space capsule toward this planet.
But what if I want to go to that planet? Key with this is to hopefully find a piece of land that's suitable. Or we're just going to get automated in. Yeah, apparently we're just going to automate itself in right there.
Space capsule will land on the target planet in 3, 2, 1. Landed.
This is Icarus, a very powerful but lightweight industrial mecha. Use the direction keys, or click the right mouse button on the ground to move the mecha. In this mission, you'll control your mecha to navigate the universe and create miracles. To collect resources like wood or gravel, click the right mouse button as well. In addition, you can hold shift and click the right mouse button on each of your targets to give a series of commands.
Here. Let Mr. Talkie Talkie do his
Some
talking.
items are found after disassembling the space capsule. Click on the inventory button at the bottom right corner of the screen to
Okay,
open
let's
and
get
check.
rid of those. Yeah, I hear you. I'll pick up a little bit of wood here.
You can hold the middle mouse button to rotate the camera, or scroll the mouse wheel to zoom in and out.
Would it surprise you, Light, to learn that this is an automation game? Alright, we'll go right here. We're just gonna clean up these trees real quick. A little bit of rock going.
Construction menu is locked. Complete a technology research to unlock it. Click on the technology tree button at the bottom right corner of the screen to open the technology tree and start a research.
Hey, Light, can you hear me okay? Over the sound of the game? I'd presume so, but sometimes I just never know. Granted, I did check. Alright. So, a little bit of iron ore. Now, wouldn't this be a stream? Just watching somebody, beautiful sky, mining, iron ore of all things. Alright, should be enough. $1,200 hashes, that'll give us our so we need some of that electromagnetic stuff. Okay, we're gonna throw that in there. Just a little bit of that. Oh boy. Yeah, no, we don't got time for that. Alright, so we're going to be burning wood to regenerate some energy there. Meanwhile, I think F, yep, we need 10 of these. I only have enough for 2. I would presume I probably need some copper. That's what we'll do. We'll get a little bit of copper going. All right. Oh, that's working on it.
Replication complete.
Well, thank you. And tooltip.
Research complete.
You've obtained a mining machine. It automatically collects ores for you. You can select it in the inventory or in the construction menu, collecting section, to start building it.
So, what we'll do is we're going to get a couple of these going. Yeah. Did I see 4 of those getting made? Yep. So we'll come back over here. Actually,
in the planet view, you can hold
Replication
the middle
complete.
mouse button to rotate the camera. Hold the right mouse button to roll the camera. Press N to align the camera to the North Pole. In the planet view, scrolling the mouse wheel also enters the star map.
what I'm doing right now is I am looking for a little bit bigger area to start out with. This would be really good right in here. However, I don't see any ores, which is not necessarily a good thing. Another thing I could do is use this space right here. That might be the optimal place, and then I can bring all the ores down over here. So you got coal over there, some more coal, some stones, copper. The thing I don't see here is iron. Lots of coal. Ah, okay. So the iron would be down here. That would just require belting over that way. Okay. Oh, I forgot how slow this is when you first start out. That one, yeah. Let's keep those full. Remind me. Again, that's my coals. Where was I thinking? Oh, right over here. So I'll just need to traverse there. Okay. We're gonna start right in there, so a little bit further yet to go. So there's that iron that we were looking at on the map. Go there. Clean up that a little bit. Alright. So, my only issue with where we're at is that we are not on the equator. Okay. So now I'm looking at this. We've got iron, and we've got coal, some stone, we've got copper. And this is pretty close to the equator. Which is super important. We build basically right through here. That'll be pretty close to the equator. Actually, it'd be more like right here is probably the equator. But still, I got iron there. Yeah, let's do that. Let's see. Probably right here. That's where we want to be. So right between that copper and that stone. Crude oil there. There's more crude oil there. Good deal. Okay. So I believe that thick line right there is the equator, which is good. Well, let's start off with we'll get some copper going.
You have an unpowered production facility.
Yes, I know.
To make it run normally, place it within the power grid coverage and make sure power is supplied.
So while that's going on, let's get some, is it the Tesla tower I need? Yeah. Get about 10 of those. Let's get about 10 of those going. Perfect. up this area just a little bit. There we go.
Insufficient items. Click on the replicator button at the bottom right corner of the screen to open the replicator and manually replicate the required items. A wind turbine. You've now built your first power grid. Some power facilities don't have a power supply range, so you'll need to extend the power grid coverage with Tesla towers. You've built your first power transmission facility, a Tesla tower. It can help you transmit power wirelessly over a short range and extend the power grid coverage. Click on it to view more details.
Okay. That'll give me a little bit of copper coming in. Find that iron again. Let's put stone there. There might be. Equator's there. A little iron off to that direction there. Anything closer? This will come in handy. Well, that iron vein might be the one to go for. Let's get 691,000.
Replication complete.
Thank you. Okay, so we're just gonna start smackarooing these up. We're producing 3.3 megawatts worth of possible power. Oh, we got the whole upgrade thing, yeah. Now, that's not what we want. That's what we want. Basic logistics. So, for that, we're going to need some gears and circuits, which we'll handcraft those for now. Issue remains. Awesome. Where was that at?
Replication complete.
Right up there. few more of those to get going. Rid of that. Just a little bit of more of that. So it's going to take a minute to get some power over here. So that should be done about 25 seconds. Let's just throw that up. That's what we'll do.
Replication complete.
Just keep passing these power lines over. There we go. So those should have power going through them now. Got some stone right there we could pipe over. See, the trick is to run away from the drone as long as possible. Alright. So what we'll do is we're going to place that there. The goal is to get as many of these nodes as possible, as few as machines as possible. What other object be colliding with? Alright. That should provide power to them. Meanwhile, we'll keep deforesting this planet. Because who cares about global warming when you're a mechanized droid? Alright. Back to that. So we need a couple more of the circuits and some gears. You know what? Yeah, we'll take 2 of those. Sure. 10 of those.
If you need help, press G to open the guidebook for detailed instructions.
Alright, so we've got some research going on in there.
Replication complete.
And you know what? I realized that I probably need 2 more of those. Alright.
Research complete.
Unlocked our belts, our inserters, and some chests.
You've obtained sorter and conveyor belt. Full automation is now possible. Use a conveyor belt to transport ores collected in the mining machine. The sorter will transport ores onto the conveyor belt into the arc smelter and will smelt them automatically.
Replication complete.
Alright. I suppose we can just do a whole 50. Yeah. So if you ask me, you can never have enough belts.
When building a conveyor belt, confirm its starting point and end point. Use up arrow to raise the conveyor belt one level. Use down arrow to lower the conveyor belt one level if it has been raised. Press keypad 0 to reset the conveyor belt to ground level. To avoid the conveyor belt snapping to a building, try holding shift.
Alright, so that gets me a little iron going. You know what I see in here? See, that's not done. Remember my keys there for a second. Alright. So I want to get all of those. Is that going to be possible?
Replication complete.
Yeah. Drag that belt over there. And like I said, we're going to pipe this all the way over. Amazing how fast these belts go. Oh boy.
Insufficient materials.
Some iron out of that. Alright, if I recall right. I think the initial plan is to use the equator to my benefit. So we've got North Pole, we've got South Pole. The equator's going to be in here. Something I typically do on this game is we leave the equator open. So believe it or not, the most efficient power source early game is to take a ring of solar panels and go right around the equator. Because that provides you power no matter what time and rotation this planet's at. So that's what we're going to do. So we've got iron up to here so far. What we're going to do is we're going to pipe it up here, and then we're going to kind of line our base up to start going this way, I think. So North Pole is right there. Just line it up, and we'll use the southern hemisphere. And meanwhile, we've got some stone. I've got a little bit of coal over here too, so I'll be able to pipe in for a some coal power eventually. But first things first, belts. So many belts. So we're gonna come up here. This gets a little bit funky because of the grid lines from the equator, and Okay, so it wants me to do that. Alright, how are we doing on belts? Got 29 left. We're still making about 21 more.
Replication
So notice we're
complete.
getting some soil piles, so that's good. Really need to take these down, but pop that in there, and we'll go from there. Okay. Let's go right up through the wind power here. Okay. So where is that equator at? I believe it is right there. So if I recall correctly, I want to leave at least 2 grids on the other side of the equator here. So that's just something for me to keep in mind. Now, I think automated metallurgy is next. That'll give us our furnace. Also unlocks glass. So that allowed me to automate some of the plate production. So we're gonna need some circuits. I'm gonna fill up my power. Let's just get 10 going. And then let's get 10 of those. Okay. And then we're gonna do the same thing here. Pop that out. This music is killer, man. I'm enjoying it. Alright, so that puts the copper out.
Insufficient materials. Insufficient materials.
Just pop some more iron in me.
Research complete.
Awesome.
insufficient materials.
Okay. Got some belts coming in. Let's build those up. Kind of gonna focus somewhat over here, I think. Never have enough items. 75 more belts coming in. Good. Just gonna take a minute. Beautiful. So we're running iron. Clear the heck over there. Hey Clifford, how you doing today? Meet those two up there. Kind of do that number. Now, question being is, do I want to buffer some of that? I don't think so. You know what? A little buffering, I don't think ever hurt nobody. Except I ain't got no iron left. So we're just gonna grab some off the belt there. Good deal. So obviously we want to start with iron here.
Replication complete.
So what I think I'll do is I'll just create 10 of those storage units. Actually, you know what? I'm not that ambiguous. Let's just do 2. The other thing we're going to do is these inserters, or sorters as they're called in this game.
Replication complete.
See, by not bulk stacking them, I can have them readily available for crafting. So, what we'll do, we got storage here. We're going to throw that down right there.
Replication
You've
complete.
built a depot for storing items. You can manually store items or use a sorter to automatically access items.
So now, those should be pulling off that belt. Close my inventory there. Now, early game, I can't really... I don't have splitters or anything yet.
If there isn't enough ground space, make more efficient use of your space by
So we can do
stacking
that.
matrix slabs, depots, storage tanks, and splitters.
That should help get rid of the rest of the stuff off that belt. So it looks like to me that's all flowing smooth. Looks like I only needed one more. Let's not waste items right now. Okay. So now we've got iron stored up in there. Next, I want to do this exact thing to copper. So what I'm going to do is I'm going to cheat here. I'm going to use this wood I got built. The only issue is by doing that, I lied. I'm not gonna do that. Actually, yeah. That's fine. Yes, I'm aware I can build smelters. I'm being highly anal right now. So we're going to start those. Do I have any more smelters?
Insufficient materials.
No. Can I make any more? So I'd like to add one or two more. And what we'll do is we'll just power those. There we go. And that is that.
Replication complete.
So right now we've got 3 of these furnaces. We can see that these belts do 6 items a second. It takes 1 second for each of these. So that tells me if we do the furnace, because it's a production speed of 1x, that means I need 6 to eat up a belt. Now I'm going to expect to rebuild this about 15 times, but I think for a basic setup for iron plates, what we'll do is we're going to create a few of those. There we go. Forgot which button's which.
Insufficient materials.
Okay. Anything while we're waiting? Come back over here. We'll get some stone going. Okay. Now, my assumption is if I put it right here. There we go. Maximizing their belt. I've got 9 furnaces. So, where a better place to start than right here?
You've built an arc smelter, which
5 and
automatically
6.
produces basic materials, such as iron ingots and copper ingots. However, to automatically feed in raw materials and feed out products, sorters and conveyor belts are required.
Once a recipe is assigned, use less than key to copy the current recipe, and greater than key to paste the recipe to the next building.
Ah, that's right. So I can do. There we go. So what we'll do is produce a few more of those.
Insufficient materials.
Got furnaces still coming and making.
Insufficient materials.
So what we'll do from here, put some of those in. Again. So it acts as a buffer. All right. Yep, we've got a couple more furnaces coming in yet. Yeah. Always need more of those. Deforestation without representation. Ha ha ha. All right, let's pop that right there. That gets the iron going. Alright. Just like we did before, we'll do that. Again, I'm going to need some more of these, but I see that I have those coming up.
Insufficient materials.
And then I also need a couple more of those.
Insufficient materials.
How is my power doing? Okay. Keep feeding that. Well, while we're waiting, we might as well give her some power. And we have automated our iron plates. Look at us. We're gonna create one of those anytime soon, or are we just gonna hillbilly around? Do have another 8 furnaces. Oh, while I'm waiting, what I'm gonna do is basically mirror image that. that will be our copper plates. So what we'll do is copy, paste, 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 paste. And we're gonna come here, here, here. And we'll come up
Replication
there.
complete.
There we go. So we've got a couple of those. Good. I'm sure our power is oh yeah, 95. Okay. Well, that's next. Yep. Some of that going. That's full. That's full. Good deal. So we're gonna pop those right there.
Replication complete.
There we go. Gives me the copper. And then again, that should catch anything remaining. Just like that. Why are you running so slow? Oh, well, because you're only running about 60% efficiency. So, how do we fix that? Well, we steal some of that.
Insufficient materials.
Why? I see. That's what we'll do. Hey Sadie, how are you doing today? So we'll put our power going. I am doing great. We're still sitting about 125% grid capacity, which is great. Very good, very good. Well, thank you. I appreciate it. tells me we're right on the edge of what we need. Alright, we've got about a megawatt of overhead, which pretty much means if I sneeze, the power will go out, but that's okay. While we're here, we're going to clean up some of these trees. Because if sneezing causes the power going out, then global warming is even more helpful. And again, if I'm just a mechanized droid, why do I care about global warming? That information will probably come back to bite me later, but we'll see. Ah, deforested. Great. How are we doing? So I'll put up another row of those eventually. For now, though, we're going to come over here. Plenty of iron, plenty of copper coming in. Sweet. Clean up a little bit of this mess. And they have really done well with the soundtrack lately on this. Good deal.
Replication complete.
Replication complete. Well, that's the case. Foundation required. But I don't want to wear makeup. Okay, that was a bad joke. Hey, Pinka. Well, you know, Pinka, you can always turn on media alerts. Are you telling me I should put in just a Spinalcraft channel specific one? You know, you keep talking about this custom role thing. So much wind power. That's not going to do me any good. Oh, I haven't looked at DMs today. I get about 30 DMs, 40 DMs a day, so I tend to not look at them until I'm ready to. Okay. So we've got that going. Still got 3,000 in there. Well, you know, Pinka. Oh, never mind. I think the next analogy I'm going to use for you is going to be a little lost on you. What thing that you and Blue Tempest did? I'm genuinely curious what you're talking about. Change what back? I mean, the only thing I've done today on... Oh, okay, you change your name to Pink Tempest. Oh, okay. So I enabled a... Basically, it's a link to our actual Minecraft server. And I enabled it so that it transfers over the actual player's name. And it's more for a moderation reason, because we're a whitelisted Discord server. And that's probably what changed that. Had nothing to do with you two. Okay. So let's look at our research. We can do basic assembling. Apparently I need to upgrade. Mecha core. So that's an easy one to do. Energy shield, we're not ready for that one. Definitely not ready for that one. Okay. So mecha core, we just need 20. other thing we're gonna do, just throw down a chest here. That way I can get rid of some of the, well, that stuff I need on me. Let's get rid of like this crap. Hydrogen fuel rods. I could totally use those, but mass quantities.
Upgrade complete.
All right. Mechanical frames. Oh. Capacity, that requires a little bit of steel. Unlocks 200 kilowatts mecha fuel power. Okay. The other thing I was going to look for. Yeah, this research system has gotten bigger since I last remembered it. Got fluid thermal power. Okay. So that actually requires a little bit of electromagnetic crap. So theoretically, if I come through, I do this one. What we'll do, we'll just do that. Boom, 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 boom. I wonder if I should automate those too. You know, that's the one that I haven't jumped into, R2. I mean, I have this whole galaxy
Replication
to
complete.
explore, but
Research complete.
all right. So matrix lab. That's this guy. We're just gonna keep cleaning up trees here because global warming is tight.
Replication complete.
Alright, so what we'll do is we'll just smack that down right there for now.
A matrix lab, a facility to produce matrices. It can also be used to research technologies that are unlocked with matrices. Matrices are the source codes to maintain the center brain simulation.
Matrices.
You can upload as many matrices to the center brain to run its simulation and unlock more technologies in the real world.
Matrices. Okay, so we need circuits, which is just copper and iron plates. So did I give myself... Oh, you know what I didn't unlock yet? I didn't unlock this yet. Oh, whoa. How is our core doing? How? Whoa, yeah, let's feed it.
Replication complete.
Keep building it. Alright, take a little power line there. Yep.
Research complete.
Alright, basic assembly. Perfect. Granted, how are we doing? We're doing about 50% load. I bet you I can destroy that in half a second. Let's craft about 5 of those. And what we'll do is we will start what I call the bus. So we're going to start that. Pop that over. Of course there's a lack of item. Makes me want to auto-craft that. And therefore...
Replication complete.
we fall into the trap. So, what we're doing, we're gonna fall in the trap real fast. Throw some iron on that belt. And do a production terminal here. We're gonna make some gears.
Insufficient materials.
And why, might you ask? So we're gonna feed that with the gears. We are going to make belts.
Insufficient materials.
So I don't have to listen to that anymore.
Insufficient materials. Please order from Amazon.
Replication complete.
Put power in there. Look at that. Oh, you're talking about Foundry? Yeah. This one's a little bit more expansive than Foundry. Foundry's a bit lackluster at the moment, I feel. I mean, there's plenty to it. It's just... between this game, Satisfactory, and Factorio, those are probably my top 3. Damn it, I'm trying to build a Dyson sphere. Perfect. Alright, so now I've got belts loading.
Insufficient materials.
Insufficient materials. Hey Alexa!
I don't know if that's close enough, actually. Should be. Alright, so we've got belts. What we're going to do is we're going to restrict this so I don't eat all of my resources right away. Like 120. No, that's 90. 90 belts should be good enough for now. The other thing I would like is these. Or what we could do is just clicking this button one at a time. I'm looking for is that number to go down. I don't see that going down. Can I shove that like right up to it? Or is that illegal? Yeah, that's illegal. You know what we could do? Take belts out the backside. There we go. That'll keep it empty. The other thing I don't think that's transferring very fast, gear maybe? Maximize that efficiency. Okay, so the rudimentary belt maker's way working. Good deal. All right. Oh, I need to restrict that back up. Right there. Call it a day. Now, we've got plenty of belts. Bring copper over. And I just made a whole poop load of those. There we go.
Replication complete.
So now we've got all of our copper coming down our bus line here. Let's just extend that out a little bit. More global warming. I'm seeing water up here already, so we're gonna have to get ready to start. Okay. Yep. Throw that in there, throw that in there. Good deal. How's our research looking? So, got weapon system. Don't really need to worry about that right this second. Can't craft those yet anyway. Well, I suppose actually I can. Plasma, yeah. So, the goal right now is to get to this thermal power. That doesn't require anything tremendous as a recipe far goes. far more efficient than those wind power. So what we'll do is we'll activate that. And we need these and these. Okay. Eight. Let's do a little bit of handcraft in there. I prefer that, but the other thing I wanted to look at, is this the one? Yeah. There's the MK2 already. And then we've got the splitter. That splitter makes a heck of a difference. So, what are we gonna do? Let's go plug those in. Okay. So I'll do a little manual research while we're waiting. Interesting.
Replication complete.
Okay. Oop, oop, oop. Alright, so let's plug those back in. Got some more of that, got some more of that. Alright, let's grab some belts. So, while we're looking, I thought there was coal over here. I is apparently
Research complete.
correcto about that. Got stone. Ah, right here. A little bit more there. Oh, there's actually some more iron back there too. So the nice thing is, I don't have to bring that coal up. So if I recall correctly, steel, which is a little bit funky in this game. Actually, I don't want to say something I'm going to regret later. Do I actually need steel? No. All we have to do is resmelt iron plates to get steel. Do not have to.
Replication complete.
Okay. That's the other thing we'll be going for. But that's a little bit off yet. What we want is these. So those produced 2.16 megawatts. So 5 of those will produce 10 megawatts.
Insufficient materials.
Which, if I look at our current power production, we're already at 10 megawatts. So if I do that, I'll just double it. Relatively simply. Oh, we do got a little oil there too. How are we doing on... You know what's the other thing I need? These guys.
Insufficient materials.
Yes, I know.
Insufficient materials.
So what we'll do... Clean up a little bit first. Okay. Now that should just free me up. Oh, right there. 9. That guy is super efficient.
insufficient materials. Replication complete. Replication complete.
Thermal power plant. This kind of power facility consumes chemical fuel. Ensure adequate fuel supply at all times so the plant can consistently generate power.
All right. That'll be able to provide me with a little power. Not much, but a little. just do the same on that side. It just gives me 2 feet of coal. Not that it's really necessary with these, but I suppose it might be helpful. Alright, so what we can do is, funny enough, those actually all have power already. Let me see that again. So yeah, that powers everything they need to, and they're all connected. Now, the question is, so if I come over here, can I just go ahead and kickstart this whole thing? Yeah, I got kickstarted all right. Wonder if I can throw some wood in there. Yeah. That'll feed the rest of those. And as I watch, should put me up somewhere around 13. Yep, 12.9 megawatts. Where 1.6 of it is being used to self-sustain itself. Alright, so that puts us up to almost 24 gigawatts of capacity. Using anywhere quite as much as we thought we would. I also see that there's a belt missing here. Shame on you, Pookie Doodle, not telling me that. Yeah, see, we increased quite a bit. All right. So, we are going to go after these next. Now, to make those, I need those. To make those, I need those. I might as well set up some more smelting for I don't, I'm gonna go insane. The only issue I foresee at the moment is that I'm only bringing up one belt. Oh boy. So realistically, what I need to do, and this is going to come back to bite me later, so don't worry. What we're going to do is we're just going to run that right down the line with that.
Replication complete.
Okay, that's 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6. And what these are going to be is that.
Replication complete.
Alright, copy. Do that. Another 18 of these ready.
Production facility has stopped running. If it's not due to a power failure, check if products overflow, or if there aren't enough raw materials. These may cause facilities to fail. Plan your factory in a reasonable manner, and balance production and consumption to ensure orderly operation.
Alright. So that feeds into this. Like I said, I'm probably gonna regret that decision later. Because now I'm prioritizing that. You know what? Let's just do this. So we always want to prioritize the iron plates first for now. Like I said, Splitter would solve this issue, but we're not quite ready for it.
Your home base has grown. Now you can click the Statistics panel button at the bottom right corner of the screen to view statistics, including the production and consumption of each item and power data. This data can help you manage your home base.
Alright.
Replication complete.
Replication complete.
Wait, that's not the equator, is it? No. Equator is over here. So that's going to require a little bit of finagling right now. So let's just back that off. Let's back that off. I have to go temporarily spaghetti-ify everything. That's gonna need a little power. All right. are producing science. Slowly, but we are producing it nonetheless. So what I'm going to do for now is we are going to start storing that up. The most I can stack right now. Three. Can confirm. 3 is most. So what we'll do.
Replication complete.
So that is going to, we want to research with that. So now that we've got that chestified, let's just do that. Should be as simple as so, we can activate this universe exploration. And now that's going to start eating up some of that stored science.
Upgrade complete.
So now I can see the
You've
orders.
unlocked universe exploration.
Whoa, shut up.
Now you can click the
I was
detailed
gonna
display
say
button
it.
at the bottom right corner of the screen to enable real-time vein distribution.
So now I can see what's available on this planet. So I've got 5 million iron ore, 2.9 million, no silicon, no titanium, 10 million stone, 18 million coal, water, 100% wind, 99% solar energy. A lot of crude oil too. Okay. And I believe now see, we are slowly hashing up that research. So you got 1, 2, 3, 4. Let's do 5. To hell with it. Let's do 10. And then we can see the ones in the planetary system. I'm assuming the universe is everything at 6 light years. Yep. Okay. So Mecha Core, we're not quite ready for what the red energy matrix is. Oh, that would be nice. Don't have steel yet. Unlock one construction zone, so we're going to do that. That's going to research for us. Energy circuit, no. 2 meters a second for construction drone speed, yes. Drive engine. Don't have that yet. Energy shield. And we could do... So these are all combat stuff. Now, I've turned down combat quite a bit.
Research is too slow. Build more matrix labs.
Upgrade
Multiple matrix
complete.
labs can contribute to the same research. Build more matrix labs and set them to research mode, and ensure sufficient supply of matrices.
The other one, right here. 1 layer of storage and 2 layers of labs, but it requires that energy matrix science. What's this? A lot of research. That. Unlock our engine. Then we'll unlock engine, weapon system. Are those going in just as fast? Yeah. Thing that I wanted to start looking at was this, because this right here is going to become really important. As a matter of fact, let's delete that off. Let's wait on blueprints. Auto reconstruction. I don't want that quite yet.
Upgrade complete. Now, I do have the ability to buy out these from previous games. Research complete.
I think the buying out portion would be more important to do like here. Like mecha frame, yeah, sure. Like if I wanted to unlock my flight right now, I don't have enough for that.
Research complete.
It's really tempting to use it for that. Oh, no, we're not doing that. Okay, never mind. Don't do that. Be patient.
Research complete.
Nice. All right, well, I think that is going to make a good stopping off point for me because it is supper time. So I think that's what I am going to do. Alright, so we'll save that. I do plan on streaming this from time to time if anybody else is interested in it. So, I appreciate everybody stopping by for tonight, and I will catch you guys later. I may end up doing another stream tonight, I'm not sure, but it might be some background Minecraft stuff, so we'll see how that goes. But you guys take care. We'll catch you later.